Djinni. Some of the most powerful beings here in this game, and we have missed a great many of them. I've mentioned going back to get these in the past, but today, that's exactly what we're doing. So let's leave Venus Lighthouse and come back to Bilibin, where I'm in the wrong spot, actually. You see that Jupiter Djinni over there to the right. I'd like to go get that fellow. A hole in the middle of the town is not exactly the right place to be. Even though it shows us that cute little creature, it looks like we actually have to go elsewhere. So if we walk around the town a bit, it looks like you can get on top of that wall. If we come up these stairs, yeah. And I think this is what leads us over to that same dungeon, that same cave system. Yep, here we go. This is going to require whirlwind, and it'll open it up. So I've gotten a lot of help from the comments, both on YouTube and Twitch, as well as on Instagram and Twitter, telling me Djinni I missed and how to get them. Similar in a way to the Banjo-Tooie LP back in December, I am now having a quote-unquote comment section episode where I use those hints to acquire all of these Djinni, especially as the LP starts wrapping up, right? Gust joins Isaac. So, with that said, let's go get another. Here in Colima, I saw this guy a long time ago chilling out in the backyard, but I didn't realize that there was this cavern. These people, I mean, basements are one thing. This is something else entirely. What is this? It's a dungeon, and it's filled with rats. I guess that's not entirely surprising. It is a basement after all, and rodents are to be expected in places like that. And it doesn't look like, yeah, it's not too large of an area, so we were able to get through it relatively quickly. Come get this guy. Not sure how I missed this in the first instance that I came across this buddy, the Djinni Granite, as it were. What does he do? Creates mighty earthen barrier and gust. I don't think we looked. Attack with a mighty wind gust. Okay, cool. Well, we'll give that to Ivan, and then we'll move on to the next one. Well, we'll make it rain first, of course. Then we'll move on. And back to Mogal Forest. This is another Venus Djinni that I had missed many episodes ago, very early on in the LP. I missed this little log puzzle entirely. I don't even know how I didn't see it. Typically, when I see puzzles, my puzzle senses just tickle just mightily, and I am forced to go apprehend said puzzles, but somehow I missed this one. This guy wants to fight. Venus Djinni, we'll just physical attack because I can't imagine that he's going to be very tough since we came into contact or came by this area so long ago. We're all leveled up into the 30s, and yeah, we killed him in one turn. Oh, we killed him so well that he wants to join us and help us out. Isn't it just lovely? You know, if someone doesn't want to be your friend, clearly the message here is to assault them. Quartz, there we go. We've got 5 Venus Djinni. Quartz can revive a downed ally. We'll give that to Mia, but man, that's really friggin' handy. That's just reusable. No longer do we need life waters. We can just call on the power of quartz. My giblets. Okay, well, with that said, we'll move on. And we'll move on here to Calais. One of my favorite towns in the game, actually, just due to the architecture. Excuse me. And there is another Djinni here. If I could just remember where it was that I was told to go. I think it was up this one, yeah. There we go. You see that broken wall? We hop over here. We can move this statue. And then there's going to be, an entrance for us to go inside. Calais Tunnel. Now we're going to have to dig around. Nope. And I already see what we have to do. We got to push this thing all the way over, presumably to block the flow of the water. Because as we all know, if you block water, pools of water down below will dissipate. Just watch. Oh my gosh. I'm a freaking soothsayer. I can see the future. Okay, well, let's climb up here and get this little Mars boy. Do you want to fight? Do you want to? No, they just want to join us. Yep, they want to burst into bits and get in our pocket. We're going to give this dude the Garrett Scorch, specifically. What do? You stun a foe with a blast attack. That sounds handy. And now we're all pretty much even. We need one more Venus Djinni for Isaac, but other than that, we're doing pretty friggin' well. What else is in this place, though? I mean, we came from here. We haven't been in here, I don't think. Like, if we had, I don't know how I missed that. Yeah, this doesn't necessarily look familiar to me. I can't imagine that it's anything necessary, right?
Necessary? Is it necessary to dig and collect?
No, I can't imagine it's necessary to complete the game, considering we're already at Venus Lighthouse. I was just coming back to grab Djinni so that I might be as powerful as possible for what's to come, right? Because I have to imagine we're coming across the final trial here. Not Pikmin's final trial, mind you, but the final trial being some sort of final boss. So I guess this is just an optional dungeon. We probably have leveled ourselves beyond the help that we could receive from the treasures that lie in here. So we're gonna head out and go on to the next Djinni, which is going to take us way back over here. Another bit of wall climbing, I believe. Oh, yeah, a little bit more. So we want to go up there where that ladder is. We gotta trace this back. Bridge, is there something to climb? No. We hop across. We're gonna have to go through the cemetery. Excuse me, children. Yeah, nope, nothing for us. Okay, if we go, there's some stairs. Goodness me. All right. I'm not a bloodhound, all right? I don't have the scent of stairs. I can't sniff it out for you, all right? Djinni, I could sniff it out a little bit, but not stairs. And now we cast reveal here, and you can see that that's ultimately where we're trying to get to, as I'm told. But we want to go up to this tower and ring the bell, because you'll see on the right there, yep, there's a little buddy in that tree. He doesn't like the sound of bells. Not a big fan of the pitch, apparently. So they go over to that spire or whatever, that little mound. And as I walked by, I don't know if you saw, but there was a doorway, and that's the exit of a cavern that this puppy is guarding. The puppy says, bark, bark. Little did you know that the translation of that says, get out. We have a chest for us. Just a mimic, of course it's a mimic. I don't know why I'm surprised, honestly. It's always a mimic. If it's easy to get to, 9 times out of 10, it's not. It's too good to be true, right? It's not an actual chest. And Mia's dead, by the way. I don't think we actually showed that on screen. Yeah, when I was romping through the desert trying to get from place to place in my Djinni accumulating quest here, I was just letting everyone get sunstroke in the Sahara Desert. I was like, it's fine, whatever, we're gonna be out here real quick. We got a little fire puzzle. How will we ever hope to solve this? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, and I let Mia die on accident. So, thankfully, this, I think, as well is like earlier game content that we are going to be pretty strong for. Either which way, we can just run. So, ooh, this looks like a spot for Ivan. What do you have to say in here, buddy? Is it a door? It's going to be a door, isn't it? It is! And okay, we got the Vambrace. Give it to Mia. What is the Vambrace? It is boost attack. Okay, the defense goes down a little bit, but boost the attack. I don't know. I think I'll keep her where she's at. Any attack is good attack, but she's our healer. So she's not necessarily an attacking unit anyways. And we're in the middle of an ice puddle puzzle here. Ice puddle puzzle? A puddle puzzle? Yeah, this is gonna work. I don't think we actually even need to freeze all of them. I was going to just freeze all the puddles, because when I see puddles of water, my first instinct is to lower the temperature just a wee bit, below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 Celsius. I think that would make sense, but it doesn't look like we'll actually get anything if we freeze all 6 of them. So I think we're good to go here. We climb up the ladder, and then we will be able to hop, skip, and jump. And a 4th synonym of that, and we go through the door. There's another staircase, 2 staircases, a ladder, which we'll take. If we go, there's another way to go that way. I guess we'll investigate that. I definitely don't want to get too lost here. This area is already, man, there's choices galore. I don't want to get lost. And ooh, a button. Well, I gotta push that. Pushing the button gave us a battle, or maybe that was a random encounter. No, flip the switch. Opens the door. Well, that doesn't help. Okay, I was gonna say the door is underwater. I don't have the iron boots. That's not gonna help me. Opening the door drains the water. Not sure where the water goes, presumably just deeper into the cavern, but that's something that we'll have to investigate later. If we go down this way, it's kind of a long... Oh, another puzzle. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, well, what do we have to do here? We have to push them onto these squares or something? There's 3 of them. 2 of them are mobile. There's water dripping from the ceiling. If we push it forward here, yeah, it gets extinguished. Okay, so maybe we have to get it, keep it ignited, keep the flame lit, and then push it onto that like flame-looking switch there at the top of the screen. I'm gonna put this one up there just to see what happens. Yeah, nothing. I didn't think so. Okay, we'll go back. We'll retrace our steps here a little bit just to see what else we were missing, because the pathways were forking off many different directions, and we did. Okay, well, it looks like some of the directions are no longer accessible to us, so I guess we'll go back to the puzzle room and perhaps just try to do it better. We'll just have to, well, this is not where I meant to go. This is the switch. Nothing else for us here. Yeah, we'll go back to the puzzle room with the flames, and it's gonna be easy, right? You just gotta time it up so that you don't hit the drip drops from the ceiling. Granted, the drip drops should not be happening at all, really. They should check with their roofing contractor and perhaps even get a refund done on the work. So we push it here. It might make sense to just go right. Like, they give us these 2 squares or whatever. Like, there's almost a defined path that it wants us to take. So if we do this, we'll at least be able to maintain our momentum, right? So we're pushing constantly left. So I don't have to stop and go to like the front of it or the back of it or the other side of it in order to push it a different direction and possibly waste time and let the drip drop on top of the fire, extinguishing it. And it looks like I've got the right idea here. I'm going to have to move that other, I guess, extinguished one here in a second, and then I'll be able to push that other one. It looks like we only have one more drip to pass, so we did it! Look at this, man, first try. We were so Oh. Okay, well, I thought we were gonna have it. I thought that this was going to go. I thought this was easy. Okay. 10 time is the charm. We did it. My goodness gracious. My hubris. I was so overconfident, but man, that was more difficult than it should have been still. Okay, so if we, no, don't want to go down there. That's like the first room. The pools of water are everywhere. We've got but one choice to go, so we take the stairs and then get accosted by a bear or a ravager, which attacks us, does a whopping 5 damage. Yeah, we are way too powerful this. We will save you from yourself, buddy. And that's the door that switch opened. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we go through there, hop across. It's kind of linear right now. There's not a whole lot of options, not any forking paths. We come through oh, and this is the exit. Perfect. Well, hey, buddy. You ready to come party with us? Yes, and without a fight as well. Excellent. Join us, my Venus friend, and tell us your name and your power. Sap. Sap, interesting. Attack a foe and steal HP. Well, a fitting name, Sap, seeing as you're sapping their powers. But I wouldn't imagine you'd be a Venus, Djinni. Okay, last one. All the way back here in the desert. We need to get on top of a wall again, because there is a Djinni over in the northwestern portion, and this is the only ladder that I've seen. So if we could yes, we could jump across and jump over here, and there's a vine. Okay, I see you. What? How do I get you? Do I go back? Maybe I need to stay on the outer wall. Can we make this work? Can we jump? No, we can't jump across here. Okay, well, maybe from this building? Yes, excellent. We are training our agility today. Goodness gracious. It's like Al-Kharid agility course. We've gotten another Mars Djinni. Goodness gracious, this has been a very productive day. Torch joins the party. Torch penetrates defense with a melting blast. Give that to Garrett. He's got a whopping friggin' 7. Everyone else has 6. we're in really good shape to go best this game. Beat this game. Best of the boss. Beat the boss. Destroy every evil creature in our path. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to head back to Venus Lighthouse and go... Well, I guess we still have a couple more puzzles to work through where we left off yesterday. I was like, I don't even know, not halfway, but part of the way through the lighthouse. So yeah, tomorrow that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna return to Venus Lighthouse. We're gonna get through Venus Lighthouse, and maybe we'll even beat the boss or bosses. I'm not certain. Either which way though, thank you so very much for watching. I know it was a very quick one today. Believe it or not, it took me like an hour and a half to record this. Had to hop all over the place and I edited it down. Either which way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.